Bradley Walsh, a man whose laughter has filled living rooms for decades. His charm, his warmth, his infectious humor, they've made him one of Britain's most beloved entertainers. But behind that trademark grin and that twinkle in his eye, Bradley has been facing something far more serious than anyone could have imagined. For months, friends noticed little things, moments where he seemed just a touch more tired than usual, where that unstoppable energy dimmed ever so slightly. But true to form, Bradley kept going. He kept smiling. He kept entertaining. Because that's who he is. The show must go on, right? Except this time, the show paused. After weeks of fatigue and shortness of breath, Bradley went for tests. And then came the words no one ever wants to hear: cancer. For a moment, the world seemed to stop. Those who were with him that day said he just sat there quietly. No anger, no tears, just silence. Then, after a long pause, he simply asked, "All right, what do we do next?" That's Bradley, ever the fighter, ever the optimist. Even in the darkest moments, he meets life head-on with that same courage and humor that has made millions fall in love with him. Friends say that the diagnosis was devastating, but so was the outpouring of love that followed. The moment the news broke, social media exploded with messages of support. Fans wrote things like, "Bradley Walsh has brought so much joy to our screens. We're all behind you, Brad." Another wrote, "He's been there for us on our hardest days. Now it's our turn to be there for him." And that's exactly what's been happening. Because Bradley Walsh isn't just a television presenter. He's family. He's the man who's made us laugh until we cried, who's lifted our spirits when the world felt heavy. And now, as he faces the biggest challenge of his life, the nation has wrapped its arms around him in return. But if there's one thing giving him strength right now, it's his family. His wife, Donna Derby, his rock, his calm in the storm, the one who's been quietly managing hospital visits, treatment schedules, and still finding time to hold his hand and make him smile through it all. And then there's his son, Barney. Their bond is the stuff of legend. From Breaking Dad to real life, they've shown the world what love, laughter, and adventure between a father and son truly look like. A close friend said it best: "Barney has been amazing. He's always been close to his dad, but now he won't leave his side." It's the kind of devotion you can feel, that unspoken love that doesn't need grand gestures, just presence, just being there. And that's what Bradley's doing now, being there, for himself, for his family, and for life itself. Doctors are hopeful. They've caught it early, and that gives him a real fighting chance. The treatment ahead won't be easy, but if anyone can face it with courage and a joke at the ready, it's Bradley. In fact, those close to him say he's already cracking jokes about it, telling nurses he'll charge them appearance fees if they keep staring too long. Classic Bradley. Even now, he's refusing to let fear define the moment. He's finding light where others might find darkness, and that's what makes his story so powerful. Not the illness, but the way he's meeting it. With love, with laughter, with gratitude. ITV has rallied behind him completely. His colleagues, co-hosts, and fans have flooded him with love. One spokesperson said, "Bradley is part of the family. We love him dearly and wish him the very best on his journey to recovery." But if you ask Bradley, he'll tell you it's the small things that are helping him heal. Sitting quietly with Donna, laughing with Barney about something silly, reading all those fan messages that remind him just how many hearts he's touched. He's always been the one to lift others. Now, he's letting that love lift him.
A longtime friend said something truly beautiful. Bradley's the kind of man who makes everyone feel like family. He's lifted people's spirits for decades, and now we all just want to lift his. And that's the beauty of this moment. It's not just about illness or struggle. It's about love, about community, about the kind of spirit that refuses to dim even when the road gets rough. Bradley's story reminds us that even the people who make us laugh the most sometimes carry silent battles. But it also reminds us of something deeper, that laughter, love, and faith can be as powerful as any medicine. He's not giving up. In fact, he's told friends he's more determined than ever. I've got too much left to do, too many laughs to share. That's the Bradley we all know, the heart, the humor, the light. And as fans, we'll keep standing right behind him, cheering, praying, and sending every ounce of love we can. Because if anyone deserves a comeback story filled with laughter and light, it's Bradley Walsh. So wherever you are, take a moment. Think of him. Smile. Because somewhere he's smiling too, probably cracking a joke about all this attention and reminding us that no matter how tough life gets, it's still worth laughing through. Bradley, we're with you, every step of the way.